So I talked about Family Guy, so let's talk about Black Family Guy. Oh, I'm sorry, I meant the Cleveland show. Yeah, this show is just Black Family Guy without any of the fun personality or anything. So what is the Cleveland show? Basically, in Family Guy, there's the character Cleveland, Cleveland Brown, and this show is about him divorcing his wife uh, out of nowhere. Like, it's just out of nowhere. It's like in the first episode, he's like, the divorce papers went through, or whatever he says. And he moves after reconnecting with someone he knew back in high school. At least I think it was high school, I can't remember. But whatever. And he gets remarried, and he now has a daughter who's kind of a Meg clone. And then we have the baby, which is a Stewie clone, and we have a bear, which is kind of a Brain clone. Here's the thing: these characters aren't one for one recreation, but you see the very obviously formula here. It is obvious that this is just the black reskin of Family Guy, and it's not funny one bit. This show failed. The show failed so hard that this character went back to Family Guy, and now they constantly make fun of Family Guy sits there and makes fun of the Cleveland show because it was such a tremendous failure. Sure, the show went on for 4 seasons, but it's a terrible show because it's just boring. It's boring as sin because the jokes aren't funny, because Cleveland isn't really a character that got spotlight episodes. Like, if I was going to make a spin-off of any character, I would pick Cleveland, but you shouldn't make a spin-off of any of the characters from Family Guy because the other two are kind of odd. Like Joe, he's a depressed handicapped person. Like, I don't know if I would want to do that. Quagmire, he's a really funny side character, but do you really want to show starring a rapist? And then we have Cleveland, which is the best out of all those. But Cleveland is interesting because there was no episodes really in Family Guy before this. I mean, there were a few that really spotlighted him. There were more episodes spotlighting Joe, Quagmire, and those characters, but mostly it was centered on, of course, the family in Family Guy, the Griffins. But for the most part, the side characters that got the least development was Cleveland, which is interesting because in some ways that's a blessing and a curse, right? Because, if we knew this character and his wife really well, then maybe we would be mad if they just randomly got divorced out of nowhere. But then, I don't know. It's just not a funny show. You shouldn't watch it. It's terrible. I watched all 4 seasons, so you don't have to. Just don't. Don't waste your time with it. Family Guy is the better alternative, at least the golden era of Family Guy, which is hilarious that we have to even specify which era of Family Guy, because Family Guy really has gone on so ridiculously long. But yeah, I love I love Family Guy, but I do not love this show. But yeah, stay tuned for an upcoming American Dad when I finish all that that series. I will eventually finish watching through all of that series and upload a review coming your way. But that's also another show that's gone on ridiculously long. So, but yeah, it's still coming. Let me know your thoughts on the Cleveland show if you've watched it. Let me know down in the comments below.